Good evening. Same thing that they have discussed, this is what I come to discuss. But the thing is, just like she said, she stays in the old projects where there is, everything is electric. Bills $400 or $500. My bill's $400 or $500, and I don't burn electric. I burn gas and kerosene. Now, you know, something has to be done. I'm a single mother myself, and I have an elderly mother as well. And I'm a single mother, I have 5 children. So, you know, light bill this high and everybody's light bill is the same thing, something's not right. It's no way that me and her light bill is the same thing, she's all electric and I'm gas, kerosene, you know. Something is not right, something, you know, whatever can be done, let me know if you need for people to go out into the community and find out different things, let me know, because I can do it, because I have time, because I'm taking care of my mother, but I can go out and do it and stuff, because we have to get the light bill down. I can't afford with my kids, and I have 2, like I said, I have 2 grown kids, but one's still in school, ready to graduate, and one just graduated and just got a job as of last week. Employment is bad too in this area, no job. So my son had to go all the way to Garysburg in order to get a job when he should be able to get a job here in Scotland Neck, and nobody will hire him, you know. So if anything can be done, somebody just call me, come to my house, let me know if anything can be done in the community, and I will do it. Thank you.
All right, any others? Okay. I appreciate all of your comments. And believe me, if there's any way that I could wave a magic wand and roll back the price of fuel from $3.58, it would be done. If there was any way that I could do that just magically, I would do it. Now, but it's more at play than just that. There are things that are being done that I believe that we definitely need to take a look at, based on the community that we're serving, that would perhaps lower the utility bills. We're going to be working on those things in our budget. There are some things that, by virtue of the economy that we live in right now, that is just impossible for us to do. There's also some things that we as consumers can do. And we need to, when we look at our situations, we have to focus on those things as well. Our lifestyles. We have to focus on what kind of heating system are we using, the efficiency of those units and those things that we're using. But I'm very sympathetic to people who have problems paying the bills. I have problems paying the bills. I mean, you know, it's not just you. I'm not sitting here looking at someone that's saying that we're not the same. We're the same. I have the problem too, and I'm struggling just as well as any of you. But what we have to do is use all the different resources that we can, and all the different sources that we can, to reduce the electric bills. We have had here, and I'm going to set a date and a time right now, that we can sit here and we can get the electricities here, and we can get people to come and give you information. They can come to your house and show you what you can do to reduce your electric bills. Since I've been mayor, I've made a lot of house calls. And I have some stories that are real life stories of people who have reduced their electric bills tremendously through energy efficiency. Many of you live in houses where you have electric baseboard heat. That's the most expensive way to heat your house. I asked the town clerk to put a sign on the window up here where we pay the electric bills. If you have electric baseboard heat, you can expect your electric bill to be maybe as high as $700 a month. That's because of the system that you're using. That's not the fault of the town of Scotland Neck. So what I'm just saying to you is that we are also living in a town where more than 45% of the housing stock is below minimum housing standards. So that means most of the houses that, or almost half of the houses that people live in are below standard, and the heating systems that are used, they're not insulated properly. They're still using those old incandescent bulbs. All of these kinds of things. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, I will be in Wilson. There's a meeting of the Eastern North Carolina Municipal Power Agency. And there tomorrow, I will be there, and I will be one of a small minority that will be fighting for consumer issues. And what I'm just trying to tell you is that I'm doing everything that I can do right now. There are some other things that have to be done, and there are other things that can be done. And there are some things that we can do maybe a little better in terms of encouraging you along the way of energy efficiency. But the town government, no matter what we do, we don't have the power to reduce your energy costs but so much, because we have a cost that we pay. We buy the electricity and then provide it to the customers. And when we buy it, if the cost is high, we can only sell it for, the best we can do is just a little over what we buy it for. I understand, and if you individually have situations that are based on your lifestyle or those kind of issues, then we'll do anything we can to try to help with that. But we understand that light bills are high, but they're high in every place, in every city across this nation. It's not just Scotland Neck. And again, we're working on it, and I invite you though. I'd like for you to be my team. I'd like for you to come to the meeting that we have when we try to explain to people about energy efficiency. We had meetings here at Town Hall. We set up in the auditorium because we were so expectant of such a great turnout. We had 12 or 13 people to come out. The notice went out. You know what the notice said? It said, for everybody who is concerned about their high utility bill, come out. We got 12 or 13 people. So we need for you to come forward and let me help you so that we can show you who have come here tonight. Let it be an example of what can happen in a reduction of your utility bill. I invite you to do that. Now, let's look for maybe next Thursday night. Is that a better time when we don't have anything going on here, Ms. Jackson?